I'm Graham Johnson from the Port of Tacoma. Here's what's happening on Pierce County's working waterfront. We begin this new year with a new face on the Port of Tacoma Commission. In November, Pierce County voters elected J.T. Wilcox as Port Commissioner. He took the oath of office in December while at an orientation meeting. Commissioner Wilcox worked for 23 years at his fifth-generation family business, Wilcox Farms. Between 2011 and 2025, he served in the Washington State Legislature, nearly all of that time as a senior member of House Minority Leadership.
When I was done with the partisan world of Olympia and really done with the partisan part, I just feel like this is a place where you can accomplish a lot and work with people that have a lot more of a sense of collaboration.
Wilcox says he wants to make sure the port continues supporting good jobs for people in Pierce County. J.T. Wilcox replaces Don Meyer, who decided not to seek re-election. Commissioner Meyer was honored at the December commission meeting for 40 years of service on the Tacoma waterfront. Meyer joined the Port of Tacoma as a staff member in 1985 and served in a variety of leadership roles, traveling to Russia and China on behalf of the port during a time of significant cargo growth. In 1999, he became executive director of the Foss Waterway Development Authority, where a highlight was the Tacoma Tall Ships Festival in 2005. Meyer served as a port commissioner for 16 years, beginning in 2010.
I always felt that one of the responsibilities that we should have as leaders, and particularly as commissioners, is the advocacy of educating what it means to have a global connection.
During his time on the commission, Meyer's contributions included serving as president of the Washington Public Ports Association and a member of the governor's Transportation Task Force. A major vote came in December on the future of the Tideflats, the area of Tacoma that includes the port.
The ordinance is declared passed.
The Tacoma City Council passed the Tideflats Sub-Area Plan, a land use strategy under development for 7 years. The plan balances economic vitality, environmental restoration, and community well-being in one of the state's most critical industrial areas. The Port of Tacoma, the City of Tacoma, the City of Fife, the Puyallup Tribe of Indians, and Pierce County all collaborated on the plan. In December, the City of Tacoma renamed a street in honor of Willie Adams, the recently retired president of the International Longshore and Warehouse Union. Adams joined ILWU Local 23 in Tacoma in 1978. He worked his way up the ranks and in 2018 became the first black president of the International Union. Willie Adams Way is now the name of the street in front of the Union Hall.
It's a very awesome feeling, very emotional. You want to be an inspiration to everyone, and to also know that you can't let color or other things stand in your way. There's going to be obstacles, it's going to be hard, but it's up to you to get out there and to do your best.
Several port commissioners attended the sign unveiling. January marks 1 year since the groundbreaking on the Port of Tacoma's Maritime Center project. Port commissioners visited the construction site for the port's new business center in mid-December.
It's an incredible building. It's going to be wonderful to be located here.
In 2025, the building along the Foss Waterway took shape, along with a restoration of the shoreline, which will include new public access. Next door, Tacoma Public Schools' Maritime 253 Skills Center is fully enclosed. The center will offer career and technical education to high school juniors and seniors from multiple South Sound school districts. Enrollment is now open for fall 2026 on the district's website. The Northwest Seaport Alliance decommissioned 2 legacy cranes that served Tacoma's working waterfront for decades. The 2 cranes at Terminal 7, built in 1979 and 1986, had reached the end of their useful lives. In December, they were carefully loaded onto a heavy lift barge bound for the Port of Bellingham, where they will be recycled. Finally this month, an invitation to tour the port in 2026. The dates for free bus tours of the port are now posted for the first half of the year. There are 11 opportunities to take a bus tour between now and the end of June. The 2-hour bus tours get rave reviews.
Oh, I love it. I think everyone should come here.
I didn't realize there was so much going on there, nor did I realize how vast the area is.
You can reserve a free ticket for a bus tour at portoftacoma.com. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in February with a new edition of Working Waterfront.